NESA football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics.
Just a week here in fall camp, what's the biggest observations you've had just of your group overall?
Our group overall, the Mules, have been as cohesive as they've ever been, and Zach Larkin unfortunately had a little bit of an injury there in summer, but he's back today, which is great. But up until this point, all the young guys, all the backup guys have stepped up and realized the ideology behind next man up, right? We didn't skip a rep. Next guy was up. These guys have been playing so hard, playing their tails off, and they're playing together, right? They're all leading. They're all vocal. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're where they're supposed to be, leading by example, and we're as cohesive and tight as a unit as we've ever been.
You've been here since day one under Coach Mallory. When you think of the evolution of this group during your time here, what's it like now to know that there's pretty much every guy in that room now? You can count on them really throughout there at any time.
It's an awesome thing. And I'll tell you what, shout out to every one of those guys in that room for just being so diligent at preparing their bodies, right? Taking the extra time we have to get stronger, get bigger, but also develop our football intelligence, right? There's not a guy in that room that I hesitate to put out there because I trust that they're going to be where they're supposed to be and they're going to do it as hard and physical as they possibly can. I mean, we're playing tougher and faster than we've ever played. There's always a lot to clean up and we have a long way to go in a lot of ways. But from day one in 2017 to now, we've never been stronger, bigger, and more mentally prepared to have a season since I've been here.
We've talked so much about Zach during his time here. How does he set that expectation within your room?
It's unbelievable. I mean, you wouldn't know he wasn't practicing. He's in the front of the meeting rooms. He's asking questions. He's helping the young guys answer questions correctly. When he's not in, he's on the sideline coaching up the guys, right? When I'm about to catch a guy to give him a tip or on something, Zach's already on it, which is unbelievable testament to his intelligence and his devotion to helping this room and this offense get better and better. Like I said, you wouldn't be able to tell he wasn't practicing up until this point because he's right there in it, vocally leading and helping everyone else get better around him.
How specifically has really the last year helped a guy like Tice Farrell and really get in the weight room, get bigger, get stronger, but also have those mental reps and actual reps on the field?
And it's been unbelievable. I mean, all things considered, Tice is pretty much a true freshman, but that kid has been playing like a vet with the savviness, with the physicality, with the toughness. Doesn't matter what situation I put him in, he's putting his face in, he's running great routes, he's doing a great thing. But to have the past year for him, to truly give him an off season, right, and a time where he can learn the operation, learn how we run the offense, learn his role as well as other roles because we move guys all over the place, has been fun to watch. I mean, he's really taken advantage of that year and then some. It's been really impressive.
As you go throughout your room from guys like Matei, even Henry Woodcock, who's been here and been able to mature and get in with your program and know what's expected in that room, as you go up and down, what are the biggest strengths you feel of your group this year?
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of Henry Woodcock, just an example, this is a kid who has had adversity in his life and his time since he's been here, especially the past year and a half, but has shucked it. Okay, in day one here, we came out in fall camp. It was a brand new start. He came out and he's been working his tail off. But the strengths of the room are a multitude. I mean, literally strength and size. We're as bigger and stronger than we've ever been. But like I said, I mean, they all have just a deep understanding of what we're doing offensively and what we expect of that room, right? We're not complaining when we don't get balls thrown to us because someone else is open, right? When the guy's running for a big play with the ball in his hand, we know that we're taking pride, and those blocks are pivotal for us to get those things done, and they're doing a great job with that and just selfless football play, and I couldn't be more proud of those guys.
As you continue through fall camp, Coach Funk, what's the biggest message you're preaching to your guys each day?
Continue to lead by example and lead vocally. Okay, like I said, Larkin's always been a vocal leader for this team, but I'm hearing Matei Thomas come up and be a vocal leader and also leading by example. Tice Farrell, not as vocal yet, but he's where he's supposed to be, doing what he's supposed to do at all times. And just like the rest of the room, same thing with Henry. And you know what? I got to give a shout out to Zach Larkin for setting the expectation for that room for those young guys to take over when he finishes up. But we all got a lot of football in us.